Yo, what is up, guys? It is EG Flames here, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the WWE 2K22 Universe Mode series. This is episode 48, and guys, Elimination Chamber right around the corner. We're getting there, man. We are getting there. Elimination Chamber will be the next episode, so you guys better stay tuned for that. So, yeah, how's everybody doing today? What's up, Fiend? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you in the chat. Good to see you. Fiend, I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. I gotta tell you, most of the time, my day is really stressful when it comes to school, and mainly that is the reason why I don't stream as often. But when I do stream, it brightens up my entire day and makes me forget why I was always so stressful. You know what I mean? So this is definitely like my cure. You know what I mean? This is the cure that I need, and that's just to talk to you guys in the chat, have a good time, universe mode. So yeah. Bray Wyatt's almost 100% confirmed. He's probably going to be a DLC, but still, that's awesome. That's amazing. Can't express how much that's like amazing. So, guys, I've been looking into 2K23 rumors and like stuff like that, and the main thing that I'm seeing, I'm hearing Universe Mode's getting a big update, and that's awesome. But one thing I really wish, I don't know if it's confirmed or not. They haven't said anything about promos coming back. I don't care how bad the promos are. I think promos made a big impact in the universe mode. I know that the promos were kind of corny, or not kind of, they were super corny. I mean, remember the golden nugget or whatever that promo was, iconic promo right there. But it still at least progresses the story in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? And that's something that's needed. Plus, like when making new stories or calling out people, it's annoying just to have them attack because it doesn't need to be an attack. You know what I mean? Um, to be honest, guys, when it comes to wrestlers' overalls, it never gave me a problem. Like, seeing all these wrestlers' overalls and seeing how people are upset about it, overalls never gave me an issue. Either I would change the overalls or I would just play it the way it is. It just makes it more fun to see how different the wrestlers are. You know what I mean? Overalls does not mean anything to me, to be honest. Plus, in universe mode, overalls change automatically. I appreciate that, Fiend. I trust me, man. This has definitely been an evolved universe mode as well since we switched to PC, and I think it's been a major upgrade without a doubt. So I do appreciate it. But guys, I know we don't want to waste much time, do we? We don't want to waste any time. Guys, do me a favor. Do me a solid favor. Drop a like on the stream. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys would do that right now, and of course hit that subscribe button if you are new. But honestly, most of you guys are probably the same, so I don't need to say that to you guys. All right, let's get Monday Night Raw started. So, guys, let me show you what the card is looking like for here, right here tonight for Monday Night Raw. Let's get this popping up. All right, so Monday Night Raw, the King of the Ring tournament will be continuing, as we will be seeing our final two first round contests on the Raw side of things. As we will see the charismatic Enigma Jeff Hardy go one on one against Karrion Kross. The winner of this first round match will face Shinsuke Nakamura next week on Monday Night Raw, with the winner heading to the semifinals, I believe. So it's a lot at stake, chat. A lot is at stake. Plus, we know Jeff Hardy and Cross have a lot of history, so this is definitely going to add on to that. But we will see who will come out on top here on Monday Night Raw. And as you guys know, Elimination Chamber will be the next episode, and there's one spot remaining in the women's Elimination Chamber match for the Raw Women's title. Currently in the match is Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Sonya Deville, Alba Fire, Liv Morgan, and one spot remains. That spot could go to any four of these women. These four women who have already competed in qualifying matches were the ones who were unsuccessful in qualifying. They get a second chance. Fatal four-way right here tonight on Monday Night Raw. The winner will get the final spot in the women's Elimination Chamber match for the Raw Women's title. Then we are going to get to see a very, very fun contest for sure, as the almighty Bobby Lashley, who made his return last week on Raw, going one-on-one with the Royal Rumble winner, the Ring General, Gunta, right here tonight on Monday Night Raw. And speaking of Imperium, the Hurt Business, I should say, we are going to be getting a massive tag team match as Alexander and Benjamin take on Vinci and Kaiser in a tag team match, with the winners receiving a Raw Tag Team Championship opportunity next week on Monday Night Raw. So let me let you guys know what the card is looking like so far for Elimination Chamber. We have the Women's Elimination Chamber match for the Raw Women's title, which is set to headline the entire pay-per-view. This match is between Sasha Banks, Charlotte Flair, Sonya Deville, Alba Fire, Liv Morgan, and whoever wins the Fatal 4-Way here tonight. Then we have the Men's Elimination Chamber match, with the winner getting a Universal Championship match at WrestleMania. That match is taking place between Keith Lee, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Edge, and I think I'm forgetting. Cesaro and Daniel Bryan. All men have already qualified. The winner will get a Universal Championship match at WrestleMania. Those are the two Elimination Chamber matches, as well as a Intercontinental Championship match, as the Prince Finn Balor is set to defend in a triple threat match against both former champions John Morrison and The Miz. But that match could very well change in a matter of moments here on Monday Night Raw, and I'll get to that in a moment. We will also be seeing the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line as Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano defend against the Alpha Academy. And finally, the Women's Tag Team titles will be on the line as Rhea Ripley and Candice LeRae defend against Asuka and Io Sky, who pinned the Tag Team Champions just last week. And why I said the IC title match could very well change is because AJ Styles has a massive opportunity tonight, because he will be going up against both The Miz and John Morrison in a triple threat match. If AJ Styles wins this match, he will be inserted into the match, making it a fatal 4-way at the Chamber. If he loses, of course, the match will remain a triple threat match. And then we got the match that was already announced last week, the Queen Charlotte Flair, who will be competing in the Chamber, versus the woman who now has the big WrestleMania choice as to who she will challenge, whether that's the Raw or SmackDown Women's Championship. That's the EST, Bianca Belair, and the main event will be our final first-round match on the Raw side of things between Triple H and Seth freaking Rollins. So why don't we waste no time? Let's get right into the show. Elimination Chamber isn't tonight, Butler. I miscalculated how many weeks we had left. This is the go-home show. We'll have Elimination Chamber this weekend. I apologize for the miscommunication, I guess you could say. Am I going to use Cody Rhodes more in Universe in 2K23? Without a doubt. Cody Rhodes will be making his Universe Mode debut on the Yes, sorry about that, chat. Cody Rhodes will be making his full-on Universe Mode debut next week on Friday Night SmackDown. He will be a part of the Friday Night SmackDown roster. So we'll get to see Cody Rhodes in action next week. A man who we were supposed to see in action, by the way, chat, here on Monday Night Raw, was going to be the return of John Cena, or I should say the Universe Mode debut of John Cena. But that match would not come to be because John Cena was blindsided by Samoa Joe, who already had a match earlier in the night. So John Cena was taken out with a steel chair, and we are still getting medical staff involved. As I saw the connection, I saw that it was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, there we go. But like I said, guys, we are kicking off Monday Night Raw with a bang as the charismatic enigma, former Universal Champion Jeff Hardy, has arrived to kick off the show. Chat, I forgot to mention there's one more match that has been announced for the Elimination Chamber. As it was interviewed, actually, it was an interview that took place last week on the fallout of SmackDown, and we got to talk to the United States Champion, Braun Strowman, who just came off a title defense against Otis in retaining his championship. We do have word that Braun Strowman wants to be in action at the Elimination Chamber, and that's exactly what he intends to do. So Braun Strowman is set to defend the United States Championship at the Elimination Chamber in an open challenge. That match has been officially confirmed, so whoever steps up to the plate will get the title opportunity. It's Strowman versus anyone for the United States title, but we got the charismatic enigma in the ring. He's ready for action. We know Jeff Hardy's been a thorn in the side of this man, making his first appearance since being defeated at the Royal Rumble by Drew McIntyre for the WWE title. Alright, Sneaky, let's hear what you have to say. Sorry, guys, I haven't been looking at the chat. Obviously, we know Karrion Kross has not been in a good mood after his intentions were not exceeded by defeating Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble. That was his last opportunity in a very long time, but now Kross needs to focus on the task at hand. Can we imagine hearing the winner of King of the Ring being Karrion Kross? Imagine hearing that here tonight. That would be absolutely insane. Karrion Kross, I can only imagine what he would be called if he was King of the Ring. Whether that's King Karrion or King Kross. I think King Kross has a nice ring to it. You're on your Payback pay-per-view? Alright. Bro, I feel like Payback is such a interesting pay-per-view, I'm not gonna lie. Karrion Kross, we know who has had a lot of history with Jeff Hardy as of late, and what I'm talking about is the fact that Jeff Hardy has somehow been able to get involved in every little situation Kross has been in as of late. Now, guys, I gotta tell you, I think Karrion Kross has had a very, very successful career this season in the Universe mode. He won the IC title and walked into this season as Intercontinental Champion. He ended Goldberg, the best way to put it, because we have not seen Goldberg since Hell in a Cell when Karrion Kross defeated him, but Kross has big intentions for WrestleMania. The question is, can he exceed them? As Jeff Hardy and Kross one-on-one, this is a rematch from a month ago on Monday Night Raw. Here we go. And Jeff Hardy, nice duck, trying to go after Kross. You know Jeff Hardy, who's been very focused as of late, trying to go after Karrion Kross. Kross obviously frustrated at the fact that he was not successful in capturing the WWE title as he sends Jeff Hardy down with a belly-to-belly. Trying to unleash that anger, that side that we don't usually get to see much. Jeff Hardy currently in a very precarious position as Kross throws a boot, sending Jeff Hardy down on the outside, and Jeff Hardy definitely feeling it right now in a very vulnerable position. Oh, look at that. Hardy trying to turn things around. Oh, and a big dropkick sending Kross into the barricade, and maybe this is Jeff Hardy's opportunity to turn this match around. Remember, first round match in the King of the Ring tournament. We've already had 2 of these tournaments take place. The winner of the first one was none other than Samoa Joe. The winner of the second was Drew McIntyre, the reigning WWE champion. Can one of these men be known as the third? Hardy heading up to the top rope. Kross in a very bad spot. Hardy's got him in a very precarious position from the top rope. Going for that drop kick. Kross able to counter. Trying to lift him up for a potential powerbomb. Hardy able to turn things around. Cover. Kross turning things around himself. Oh, Jeff Hardy turning things around. Oh, and a quick kick out. Both men exchanging pinfall attempts. Did not end too well for either one of them. Kross, oh, got him with the elbow. And that definitely is going to ring the bell of Jeff Hardy for a good period of time. And Kross likes to call this, ooh, the Falcon Kross, which is a very, very unique name. Taking down Jeff Hardy, and you see Kross absolutely taking it all in, but Jeff Hardy back to his feet, taking out Kross. Oh, Kross definitely going to feel that Scarlett trying to comfort him. And Hardy now on the outside, and now these two going at it here at ringside. Remember, King of the Ring first round match. Winner goes on to the second round to face the winner, or actually, excuse me, the winner of this first round match will face Samoa Joe next week here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, Kross sent it to the barricade. Hardy now trying to turn things around. Not quite exactly yet. Kross caught him with that elbow right to the face. And Kross now sending Hardy into the timekeeper's area. Hardy trying to regain his focus, but Kross from the top rope. Look at Kross go! A massive clothesline all the way from the top rope, taking down the former Universal Champion, Jeff Hardy. We know Kross is one to not make mistakes, but this is very interesting of him to go for the cover. Hardy, though, able to stay alive, kicks out at 2, but Kross, you need to realize that this is not a man who's like anyone else on the roster. Oh, Hardy sent it to the corner. Kross meets him there, and with the right hands going crazy. And Cross, oh, big right hand. Hardy's trying to turn things around again. Went for the drop kick, and Cross once again. And Jeff Hardy definitely feeling that one. What exactly does Karrion Kross have in mind? Oh, Hardy, nice counter to a spinning back kick. And now a splash right on the measure right there. Hardy trying to potentially turn things around once and for all. Look at this. Jeff Hardy with an inverted twist of fate into the cover. Kross kicks out at 2, but Jeff Hardy almost got it right there. What a way to turn this around. But Hardy knows that he can't stop there. He knows how big of an opportunity this truly is. Kross in a very bad spot. Hardy from the top. Got him with the missile drop kick. And Jeff Hardy's feeling it. Jeff Hardy has the opportunity. Kross making his way back to his feet. What can we be seeing here from Hardy? Kross though, oh, trying to turn things around. Oh, right to the throat. And Kross once again. And Karrion Kross with Doomsday Saito. Kross going for the cover. And Karrion Kross almost moves on, but Jeff Hardy just kicked out. That Doomsday Saito, Jeff Hardy landed head first into the mat, but can't stop now. Oh, went for the elbow. Once again, Hardy trying to turn things around. And Jeff Hardy getting all fired up. Crossbody. Kross in a bad spot here. And look at Jeff Hardy go. This is the side of Jeff Hardy that we love to see. All fired up and ready to go. Boom, drop kick. Kross still trying to make his way back to his feet. Jeff Hardy hits the twist of fate to Karrion Kross. Heading up to the top rope to put things away. Swanton bomb. Kross got the knees up. Kross just in time. Got the knees up and a big roundhouse to the skull. Hardy's out of it, but stays alive just in time. Kross realizes exactly what he needs to do. And they're gonna lift up Hardy. Nice counter. Oh, look at this though. Trying to turn things around. Shoulders down. Kick out at 2. Kross staying alive once again. Oh, but caught him with the knee right to the face. And Jeff Hardy, that might be it for Hardy here tonight. And now look at Kross trying to lock in the cross jacket in the center of the ring, trying to make Hardy tap out. Doesn't have it fully locked in. Hardy trying to turn things around. Beautiful escape by the charismatic Enigma. Drop kick, try to go for a Kross though with a counter. And now Kross has Hardy in the corner. But Kross just gonna stomp away on Hardy. This is exactly what Kross needs to do to slow down the pace of this match. Oh, it'll be interesting. Kross going up to the top rope, not usually something he would do. But what does he have in mind? Kross from the top with an elbow drop. Takes down Jeff Hardy. Cover. And Karrion Kross again. Can't get the job done. Hardy staying alive. How the hell is Jeff Hardy even in it? How the hell is Jeff Hardy even in this? And Kross just trying everything at this point. Frustration starting to build for Karrion Kross. Went for the elbow. Hardy trying to turn things around. Big clothesline. Takes down Karrion Kross. To the top rope. What does Hardy have in mind? And Hardy, oh my God! Karrion Kross with the elbow, catching Hardy midair into the cover. Oh, Jeff Hardy kicks out. What in the actual hell? How the hell is Hardy still in it? Hardy trying to get out of it, but Kross now locking in the cross jacket, trying to finish things off. right here tonight. Jeff Hardy, though, weaseling his way out of it. Went for the clothesline again, cross. Oh, caught Hardy with a beautiful cutter. A beautiful cutter. Oh, and again, the taunts by Cross. Once again, what does this man have in mind? Lifting up Hardy, and bang! Oh my God. You hear the boos for Karrion Kross. Nothing has changed. He's stalking Hardy, and he realizes that Hardy is way tougher than Kross anticipated. We know Jeff Hardy does not want to back down in any situation. While trying to make his way back up to his feet. Karrion Kross going for the power bomb. Hardy, though, trying to turn things around. Oh, look at this, Hardy. Hardy has got Kross's shoulders down. Cover. Hero Kross. He got him. Karrion Kross. Jeff Hardy got him. Jeff Hardy has defeated Karrion Kross. Kross in disbelief. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Hardy moves on to the second round in the King of the Ring tournament. Kross is absolutely irate. Kross cannot believe it, but Jeff Hardy moves on. He will face Samoa Joe next week here on Monday Night Raw. A big congratulations to Jeff Hardy. You made a tag team between Shayna and Daniel called the Heartbreak. Oh, Shawn Michaels. Sorry, I thought I said Shane McMahon. The Heartbreak Dragon. That's actually a pretty good name, not gonna lie. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, only one of these women can go to the Elimination Chamber. The winner of this fatal 4-way match will head to the Elimination Chamber and get the last spot. I'm going to hit that randomized button. Who will get the last spot in the Raw Women's Championship Elimination Chamber match? Doudrop will represent Havoc well as she will walk inside the Elimination Chamber alongside Alba Fire, Liv Morgan, Sonya Deville, Charlotte Flair, and of course the Raw Women's Champion Sasha Banks. What a victory for Piper Niven right here tonight. A big congratulations to Piper Niven. We know Piper Niven was the runner-up in the Women's Royal Rumble match and now having a massive chance at becoming Raw Women's Champion here at the Elimination Chamber. They're currently facing the Usos. Interesting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I advertised this match earlier tonight. We're going to see a massive dream match between the almighty Bobby Lashley and the Ring General Gunther, one-on-one right here tonight on Raw. I would have never thought we were going to see this chat, but we are going to get it right here tonight on free television. The Chief Hurt Officer of the Hurt Business, the almighty Bobby Lashley. Lashley marching to the ring. Oh, wait a minute. The Ring General. Oh my God, Gunther from behind, blindsiding Lashley. Gunther from behind attacking the almighty Bobby Lashley. What the hell is this all about? The winner of the Royal Rumble match with a blindsided attack on Bobby Lashley. Gunther, what the hell is this all about? Oh my God! Gunther with a massive attack here on Lashley. What the hell is this all about? Throwing Lashley straight into the ball pit. Oh my God! And these two gonna fight it out. And now Lashley and Gunther brawling it out inside the ring. This match not yet underway. These two brawling inside the ring. Lashley takes down Gunther. The Almighty lays out the ring general. And Lashley. What exactly is this all about? These two big men, we're going to fight it out here tonight in a normal singles competition. This match was actually made official because Bobby Lashley challenged Gunther in a spear to the outside. Maybe Gunther felt disrespected at the fact, but a spear taking down Gunther, and Lashley gonna run right into the ball pit. But Gunther trying to outmuscle Lashley, and these two exchanging blows. This match not even made official yet. Oh, and Gunther lays out Lashley. I don't think we're gonna get to see this match even take place, unfortunately. But Gunther stands tall over Lashley. The fact that you have Cross in the Judgment Day, honestly, before Cross returned, it would have sounded so good to be true, but honestly, it's alright. Alright guys, the winner of this match will get a Raw Tag Team title opportunity against Eminem next week. Will it be the Hurt Business or will it be Imperium? We know Imperium has already got that opportunity. We know the Hurt Business have history. Who picks up the W? And Alexander and Benjamin have scored themselves a tag title opportunity against Eminem next week. A big victory for the Hurt Business. But coming up next, triple threat action, as we will see John Morrison, The Miz, and AJ Styles compete in a triple threat match. For those that don't know, Finn Balor, the brand new Intercontinental Champion, as of right now, is set to defend the title in a triple threat match against both John Morrison and The Miz, because both men were the former IC champions, because Miz was originally the former IC champ. Morrison took the title from him, but Morrison lost the title a week later. So both men are invoking their rematch clauses at the same time at WWE Elimination Chamber. But AJ Styles wants in on the match. More importantly, he wants to face Finn Balor as well. We know Finn Balor and AJ have unfinished business. Finn Balor costed AJ Styles his victory in the King of the Ring tournament, and vice versa. AJ got payback on Finn Balor the same way. And the crowd goes mild. So management, aka the GMs, have made an agreement to AJ Styles that he will compete against both Miz and Morrison in a triple threat match here tonight. The winner, if AJ Styles wins, he will be inserted into the IC title match, making it a fatal four-way match. And there he is, the former Intercontinental Champion, John Morrison, who cannot be in a good mood whatsoever, losing the championship just 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw against Finn Balor due to some controversy caused by accidentally hitting the official, costing him the IC title. That's not going to stop Morrison from doing his absolute best here tonight, showing out with the crowd. What's up, LGTA? Welcome to the stream, Adam. Good to see you in the chat as well. Guys, if you have not already, make sure to hit that like button. We know AJ Styles had huge intentions in that King of the Ring tournament, and it's such a shame that he was not able to pick up the win because of Finn Balor's interference. But AJ Styles has a different route that involves going through Finn Balor. But first, if he wants to go through Balor, he needs to go through Morrison and The Miz in a triple threat match. AJ Styles, a former tag team champion on many occasions. And ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, this will be the first time since The Miz will compete on Monday Night Raw since losing his coveted Intercontinental title. The reign of The Miz lasted nearly 5 months. The reign which began back in, the reign that began back in October went all the way to January before the Royal Rumble took place. But Miz looks to not worry about the past, but worry about the future. And the opportunity is the future being his IC title rematch. But I gotta restart this match first because the crowd is broken again. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens, Chad. I really do. Fatal four-way at stake for the IC title opportunity for AJ Styles. Miz and Morrison look to maintain it and keep it as a triple threat match. We know Morrison and Miz are not on good terms whatsoever. Obviously, Miz turning on Morrison, and that has not changed whatsoever. AJ trying to get into the mix here. Going after Morrison. Taking down Johnny Drip Drip. AJ Styles all fired up, but Miz now trying to go after AJ. Again, if AJ Styles wins this triple threat here tonight, the Intercontinental Championship match will become a fatal four-way. Miz taking down Morrison. And look at AJ powering up Miz, and a burning hammer sends Miz head first. Obviously, AJ Styles, John Morrison, two fan favorites here on Monday Night Raw, both trying to get rid of the Miz. AJ and Morrison with a double DDT to the Miz. Oh, but Morrison quickly turning things on AJ Styles. Remember, every man for themselves, triple threat rules. No disqualification, no count out. Only way to win is by pinfall or submission inside the ring. Oh, and Morrison looking to go for a high-risk maneuver against AJ Styles. All the way from the top rope. John Morrison with a Spanish fly to AJ Styles. The same way he captured the IC title in the first place. But look at Miz trying to send Morrison over the top rope. What in the hell does the A-lister have in mind? Turning his attention to AJ Styles here. Triple threat action continues, and Miz with a massive clothesline. And AJ Styles could be in a bad predicament. Yeah, you thought you were in the PC? That's a good one, man. That's a good one, Butler. Oh, AJ sent off the ropes. Remember, the winner, if AJ wins this match, it will become a fatal four-way at Elimination Chamber. Miz was going for the submission, Morrison breaking things up, and now, interestingly enough, going for the cover. But John Morrison, keep in mind, still in this match, I don't think Miz realized it. Big knee to the face. Followed by a shooting star, but the Miz got the knees up. Miz and Morrison have went back and forth for the last 2 years. Both men used to be former Raw Tag Team Champions, much like AJ Styles and Finn Balor were. Morrison taken out by the Miz, and now it's the A-lister who looks to finish things off against AJ Styles. And Miz, oh, hold on a second, with a sunset flip bomb to AJ. The Phenomenal One could be in big trouble. And going for that running knee, AJ with a counter. Able to reverse it. Trying to steal it. Cover. Oh, and Morrison there. Oh, and taking down AJ from the back of the head. Morrison on fire, and an elbow drop to AJ. Miz with the eat defeat to Morrison. It could very well be the ending of John Morrison, who looks to turn things around on Miz. Shout out to The Undertaker, Snake Eyes in the corner. And Miz sent out to ringside. Morrison all fired up. The question is, what does he have to do to keep Miz down? Oh, but look at, why is he going for AJ Styles? Trying to hit a possible DDT. Did not go exactly his way. Morrison going for a possible Spanish fly on the outside. That would be absolutely huge. Oh, and AJ taking down Morrison. Going flying. And once again, going for the massive attempt. Now AJ here with Morris. Hold on a second. Oh, boom! What a DDT. Sorry about that, chat. Oh, look at Morrison now going after AJ here, and a Hurricane Rana on the outside. Morrison realizes his opportunity is near. AJ Styles sent back into the ring. Miz from behind, though. all the way now. Oh my God, right to the knee. And Miz looking to pick up the pieces, but just doing way too much taunting for his own good. And Miz with, once again, eat defeat. Oh, but AJ Styles back up to his feet. Got Miz up on his shoulders. Oh, Shigeroshi. And there goes the Miz over the top rope. Morrison from behind trying to take down Styles. And Morrison, oh, look at this. Boom, what a knee to the face. Taking down Styles. All the way up to the top rope. Could be looking to put the nail in the coffin. 450 elbow. That could be it. Oh, but Miz trying to get involved in now a DDT to Morrison. Not exactly what we would have expected here. Miz went for the skull crushing finale. Morrison with the counter. Big kick. Look at Morrison go. Spanish fly connecting. Absolutely on fire. And Morrison, tilt-a-whirl DDT to AJ. And Morrison not finished yet. Gut-wrench powerbomb. Morrison on absolute flames right now. This has been absolutely incredible. Could this be it here? All the way from the top. 450 elbow. Miz got out of the way just in time. Morrison lands elbow first into the mat. Oh, this is not looking good here for John Morrison. Miz going for the figure 4 leg lock to put away Morrison. And this has got to be it here. This has to be it. AJ back in the ring, breaking things up. The match rolls on. AJ trying to go for the cover. AJ back to his feet and a DDT to Miz. AJ Styles trying to turn things around. 450, Miz out the way. The Miz able to escape just in time. Went for that running knee again. And AJ, here comes the phenomenal Blitz. Morrison back up. AJ sees it. And dropping Morrison. Morrison in a horrible spot. AJ took out Miz and now looking to take out John Morrison. Phenomenal forearm, nobody home. How the hell? Morrison able to evade just in time. Oh, both men back and forth. Knee right to the face. Oh, Miz back into the ring now. Trying to turn things around once again. Remember, if AJ wins this, he will be inserted into the IC title match. Morrison going after Miz. And now AJ trying to steal one on Morrison. Oh, kick out at 2. Morrison sent into the knee. AJ Styles took out Morrison. Oh, from behind. And here comes AJ. Has the Miz up. Oh, Shigeroshi. The Miz in trouble. AJ, phenomenal forearm connecting to head to the Elimination Chamber. AJ Styles has turned the Intercontinental Championship triple threat into a fatal 4-way. And you know who could not be more disappointed? That would be the Prince, the Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor, who now realizes that not only does he have to defend the title against The Miz, not only against Morrison, but now against his arch rival, the phenomenal AJ Styles. At Elimination Chamber, it'll be Finn Balor versus John Morrison versus The Miz versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental title. Big win for AJ Styles here tonight. Finn won't be happy at all with that result. AJ Styles able to withstand both Miz and Morrison here tonight. But we We know that both these women are not on good terms by any means. Used to be best friends, used to be tag champions, and now Charlotte Flair just threw it all away. And it even became the more I look at it, Charlotte Flair is an absolute psychopath for what she did. First of all, she used to be such a lovable person. We know Becky Lynch has had her bad issues in the past. Charlotte lost the Raw Women's title because of technicality, but Bianca got involved, took Charlotte's spot in the championship match at SummerSlam, and it kind of went from there. First, Charlotte was against Bianca, then they had to work together against Becky Lynch and all of Havoc, and then eventually both women became tag team champions. But Charlotte turned on Bianca when they couldn't win back the titles. And now Charlotte has an opportunity to become champion at the Chamber. Bianca has an opportunity for WrestleMania, of course, to challenge for either the Raw or SmackDown Women's title. It's not the first time we are seeing these two women go one-on-one here tonight. She's a two-time Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Both reigns ending on technicality. The first one ended at the Royal Rumble over a year ago, when she won the title from Liv Morgan. Becky Lynch would cash in Money in the Bank and successfully beat Charlotte for the title at the Rumble. The second one ended at Payback, the first pay-per-view after WrestleMania, when Charlotte Flair's hand was on the bottom rope after Becky Lynch hit a massive manhandle slam. The official didn't see it and count the 3 and lost the title. Ever since then, Charlotte has not been able to regain the Raw Women's title, but she has a massive opportunity at the Chamber to do just that. But here comes the EST, Bianca Belair, who has the biggest opportunity of her career at WrestleMania. For those that do not know the story, Becky Lynch won the Royal Rumble after losing the title a few weeks prior. But then she would announce a leave of absence for an unknown reason that we have not gotten the result of just yet. And she needed to announce a replacement for the Royal Rumble winner, and she chose Bianca Belair over Charlotte Flair as her replacement, and that aggravated Charlotte in a huge way. That Charlotte attacked Becky backstage and sent her off of a balcony. And Becky Lynch is in very much critical condition, is set to be out for 5 months, but we do not know what the original reason for Becky Lynch being out was, but we know that she will be out of action for 5 months at least. So Bianca Belair is not doing this just for herself, but she's doing it in honor of Becky Lynch, a rival, a best friend, and tonight, a warrior. And now these two are going to go at it, and look at Bianca go. Bianca unloading here on the Queen. So much anger in the eyes of Bianca Belair. Charlotte Flair now trying to get in on this. Remember, Bianca and Charlotte faced the Raw before Royal Rumble, and Bianca would actually pick up the win over Charlotte. And look at Bianca go in the corner. And blatant disrespect for good reason. Charlotte Flair an absolute maniac for what she did, but Bianca's trying to honor what might have happened, and now Bianca lifting up Charlotte. Charlotte trying to turn things around, and Charlotte with a big German suplex taking down Bianca Belair. Remember, at Elimination Chamber, Charlotte Flair challenges just like 5 other women for the Raw Women's title, and a big chop in the corner. Remember, WrestleMania takes place in Ayr, Scotland this year. We already know of one official match for WrestleMania, that being Drew McIntyre versus Gunther for the WWE Championship that will main event WrestleMania. And big forearm in the corner. And Charlotte, an absolute warpath right now. And went for the knee. Bianca able to get out the way. And Bianca taking down Charlotte face first. And look at Bianca, big shooting star. She's throwing everything and more at Charlotte. Believe it or not, chat, Bianca Belair has never won the Raw or SmackDown Women's Championship in her time in this universe mode, though she did win the tag titles alongside Charlotte Flair. For Charlotte, it meant nothing, but Bianca sending Charlotte into the ropes. Absolutely trying to punish the Queen. Standing moonsault following. And Bianca with a big frog splash into the cover here on Charlotte. Kick out at 2. You see Bianca not even gonna think twice. She knows Charlotte is a very tough competitor. She beat her once before and she thinks she could do it again. Belair bringing Charlotte to the top rope. And now Bianca superplex to Charlotte. Charlotte Flair taken down into the cover. And Bianca almost got her. Charlotte kicks out. Remember, if Bianca continues to inflict damage, maybe she'll be able to injure Charlotte heading into the chamber. Oh, both women colliding, but Charlotte, oh! Sneak attack with the boot to the face of Bianca. And look at Charlotte continuing. Natural selection, taking down Belair. And now trying to lock in the Boston Crab. Maybe trying to wrench on that back of Bianca Belair. Oh, look at the leg strength of Belair. Absolutely incredible. Oh, Belair, though, heading to the top rope. Charlotte sees it and takes down Belair. That was a massive mistake on behalf of Bianca Belair, taking her eye off the ball just for a second. Charlotte heading up to the top rope. What could the Queen be looking to go for? A moonsault! Cover! Oh, Bianca stays alive. Now Charlotte getting a little bit frustrated as we see the match roll on. Belair getting up to her feet. Spear to Charlotte! And that just angered Bianca Belair in a massive way. Trying to lift up for the glam slam. Charlotte with the counter. And sends Bianca with a clothesline. Bianca obviously in a precarious position as Charlotte Flair. What could the Queen be looking for here? Charlotte off the rope, spear! To Bianca returning the favor. Bianca staying alive. Charlotte in disbelief at this point in time. Realizes how much of a situation she truly is in. Bianca trying to fight back. Big forearm to Charlotte. The ESC heading up to the top rope. Going high risk, high reward. Taking down Charlotte. Try to go for that kiss of death. Potentially right here on Charlotte. Connecting. Down goes the Queen. Oh, kick out by Charlotte. Too much time wasted right there. And Bianca going for the hair whip. Charlotte with the counter. On a big chop, and now you guys see it's not looking good for Belair. Oh my God. Charlotte trying to end things here once and for all. Going forward. The dethroner Belair sends her over the top. Oh, and down goes Charlotte. Now, guys, it's not looking good here for Charlotte and Bianca. We're fighting here at ringside. We know the history between these women has been absolutely insane. Going for that hair whip once again, Charlotte and Belair exchanging blows. Oh my God. And it's not looking good whatsoever. And Charlotte sent into the barricade. And Bianca, guys, Bianca's out irate. We know Bianca has a lot of respect for any woman she competes against, no matter how bad of a person they are. But Charlotte is way past that line. Charlotte broke up a a beautiful friendship, and now Bianca's absolutely irate against Charlotte into the barricade. And once again, Charlotte going into the barricade, and again, Bianca is absolutely terrorizing the Queen. Bianca Belair carrying Charlotte around. What does Bianca have in mind? Oh, and Bianca Belair with a kiss of death on the outside. Charlotte Flair laid out. And the referee's going to call this match off. Both women have been counted out, but I don't think Bianca Belair cares about that. She cared about laying out the Queen, and that's exactly what she did. Yeah, I still use the dethroner for Charlotte because I don't really use the figure four for Charlotte. I still do, but I think the dethroner is a better finisher for Charlotte. I don't like the natural selection at all. Well, guys, it's time for our main event of Monday Night Raw here tonight as we get set for our final first round match of the King of the Ring tournament. On the Raw side of things, it'll be Seth Rollins versus Triple H right here tonight. The winner of this match will face Shinsuke Nakamura next week on Raw. Alright, let's do this thing, chat. He already has the nickname, the King of Kings. Can he be making that official, being known as King of the Ring? Over the last few months, we've definitely seen an issue rise, a rivalry brewed between Seth Rollins and Triple H. It all dated back to Survivor Series. Seth Rollins, who was set to qualify for Survivor Series, had to go through one more superstar in order to make it to Team Raw. And that was the surprise. It became Triple H, who defeated Seth Rollins, became a part of Team Raw. Seth Rollins would eventually become qualifying for Team Raw, but Triple H has been interfering in Rollins' business way too much, and it's aggravated Rollins to the point that he wants to settle this in singles competition right here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time to sing along, to dance along with the visionary, the revolutionary. You know him as Seth frickin' Rollins. All fired up here tonight. Rollins marching down to the ring, playing his invisible guitar to his theme music. Obviously, Rollins has had a lot of success in this universe mode. 3-time United States champion, former Intercontinental champion, and could we add to the resume future King of the Ring, as Rollins said in an interview earlier tonight. It is our main event of Monday Night Raw. Who is going to take that W home? Who is going to face Shinsuke Nakamura next week? The crowd chanting for Triple H in this match underway. Rollins and Hunter, one-on-one, going at it. This is a rematch. Rollins much needed against the game. And trying to lift up Rollins. And we know Rollins has been dealing with a lot as of late. Oh, big Itsukuri takes down the game. Rollins all focused here and now. He realizes his opportunity is near. Triple H trying to fight back against Rollins. We know these two have a lot of history, and this is only just the beginning. Triple H, who obviously has the strength on his side, using it to his advantage and hammering away on Rollins. Has Seth Rollins ever been world champion in the Universal mode? No, he has not. He has not been world champion yet. Oh, Triple H, though. Beautiful turnaround sends Rollins into the corner, excuse me. Rollins heading up to the second rope. What exactly does Rollins have in mind? Beautiful blockbuster takes down Triple H. That might be the turnaround Rollins needed. Cover. Quick kick out. Again, it's early on in the match. You can't expect to get a 3 count just from that blockbuster, but Rollins is not one to even give up. And now Triple H now again turning things around and going once again to the rope. And that's been the point of this match that I got to talk about. Using the ropes to your advantage. It's helped a lot of superstars, and we can talk about that as many times as we need to. Rollins off the ropes. Got it with the discus elbow. Takes down Triple H. Going for the cover. Oh, but a kick out early on. Again, Rollins trying to go for those pin attempts that he knows that can't get the job done. Went for the drop kick. Triple H with a counter. Atomic drop, and Rollins definitely going to feel that. Rollins with the counter. Triple H, though, able to grab the waist of Rollins. Rollins again with a counter, and an enziguri takes down the game. Rollins able to slither his way out of that situation, but now heading to the top rope. Oh, went for a crossbody. Triple H, not exactly evading, but went for something even bigger. Rollins with the boot takes down Triple H. Into the cover. This time at 2 count, and you see Rollins keeps going for those pin attempts, and that's exactly what he needs to do against a man like Triple H. Last time these two went one-on-one. It did not go Rollins' way. He wants to turn those fortunes around against the game here tonight. And again, using the ropes to the advantage. Again, we've been talking about it for a long time, and again, Triple H with a ground and pound of Rollins. All fired up. Triple H potentially going for a pedigree to Rollins to end this match would be a huge surprise to see it early on. Rollins with a counter to Triple H. The Dragon Screw takes down the game. And now Rollins going to go for a possible submission, a camel clutch. Crossface variation of that camel clutch, trying to go for Triple H, countering once again. And Rollins sent into the mat with an STO. And what I love so much about Triple H's in-ring IQ is how he works on every single body part. And now following up, vintage Triple H spinebuster takes down Rollins into the cover. Oh, but Rollins has a few tricks up his sleeve as well. It's going to take a lot more than that to put away Rollins. Going for the pedigree, Rollins with a counter. Oh, and it's Rollins' turn. Could we be seeing it here on Triple H? Pedigree. Rollins with the pedigree cover here on Triple H. Oh, but somehow able to kick out at 2. Rollins using that pedigree had it pretty well scouted, but did not end up the way he expected it to. Triple H in the drop zone. Rollins has the opportunity here from the top. Phoenix Splash on the button. Oh, and a Triple H kicks out, but that was definitely Rollins' best attempt yet in this match, so we cannot be disappointed with that for sure. But what exactly is Rollins trying to do here? Oh, taking a page out of Triple H's playbook, the inverted figure 4 leg lock here to the game, who's able to escape. If you know how to use a move, you know how to escape the move. That's how it works in this game. Oh, and a big knee. And again, guys, remember, this is the first round match in the King of the Ring tournament. Triple H going for the victory here. Kick out at 2 by Rollins. The winner of this match will face Shinsuke Nakamura in the second round. We already know the other second round match that's been made official. That's Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy. And Triple H going for the top rope. Did not end the way he expected. Rollins sees the opportunity is near. Takes down the game. Back to the top rope, Rollins. Going for it. This time a moonsault. Into the cover. Kick out at 2, and Rollins can't stop now. He needs to keep stepping on that gas pedal. Triple H is a very tough man, and if Rollins stops now, it's already over. Heading all the way to the top rope. What is Rollins looking to do here? Hurricane Rana from the top takes down Triple H. Cover. Again, Triple H kicks out. That's what I thought, Butler. If it's only one double title entrance, I'll be really upset, but that's what I thought. Oh, Triple H, nice DDT countered. And now Triple H with a spine buster to Rollins. Second time of the match, cover. Rollins staying alive, but you know Triple H has a few tricks up his sleeve. Can he manage to finish this match off once and for all with the pedigree? It's over if he hits this. Pedigree connects. Cover. Here on Rollins. And Triple H is heading to the second round. All it takes is one pedigree. And the game stands tall here tonight. Next week, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be the game. Triple H versus the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura in the second round. But guys, you can't take anything away from Seth Rollins and what he brought here tonight. But it was just not enough against the cerebral assassin. The game, Triple H, stands tall. Alright guys, it's time to set up for us Smack It Down, so let me do that quickly. Yeah, Sneaky, I'm probably gonna be tired after this. Plus, I got 3 tests to study for, guys. It's actually kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy how much I gotta do, man. It's a little upsetting, but can't control it. Alright, let's see. But I always get great sleep, just letting y'all know. I am a very deep sleeper, so I don't have to worry about sleeping. I'm just telling y'all. I don't have to worry about if I could sleep well or not. I'm telling you, man, I am a very, very deep sleeper. Chat, my game crashed, but guess what? Even though my game crashed, the stream stays alive. I'm gonna turn off the audio for my desktop quickly. I'm gonna do that. That way you guys don't have to hear it. My game might have crashed, chat, but we're on PC now, so nah. The stream stays alive, chat. The stream stays alive. Yeah, Fiend, when I'm sleeping, I'm a very deep sleeper. Here's a fun fact, chat. I'm a very deep sleeper. It takes me roughly 5 minutes to fall asleep whenever I choose to go to bed, to be honest. Most of the time it's because I usually choose to stay up, which is not a good thing, but no more stream ending. You're right about that for sure. We're good, chat. We're good. Can I show you the Finn Balor IC title render? Yeah, I could show you after, of course. I'll show you after SmackDown. Guys, just to let you know what you should expect for SmackDown, because I'm not going to show the entire card right away. Um, we are going to have our final first round matches in the King of the Ring tournament. On the SmackDown side of things, we're going to have Dominic Dijakovic versus Daniel Bryan. Obviously, Daniel Bryan's competing in the Chamber this Sunday, but he also competes in the King of the Ring tournament. And I've already explained things for those that did not know. For whoever wins the Elimination Chamber match, if they're already in the King of the Ring tournament, then their spot in the King of the Ring spot of tournament will be vacated. So, in case you guys didn't know. All right. The other first round match in the King of the Ring tournament will be our main event of SmackDown tonight. It is going to be two men who are actually going one-on-one, who are both in the chamber. So this is definitely going to be very, very interesting. It'll be a match between Randy Orton and Cesaro. The winner of that match will not only move on in the first round, but also get a little bit of momentum going into the chamber. All right. Guys, SmackDown's definitely going to be shorter than usual, just so you guys know. I wanted to give you guys that heads up. Again, guys, let me give you guys the rundown for the Elimination Chamber. We have the Raw Women's Championship Elimination Chamber that's set to headline the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. That will be between Sasha Banks, Alba Fire, Charlotte Flair, Sonya Deville, Liv Morgan, and Piper Niven. 6 women competing inside the chamber for the Raw Women's title. And, of course, we have the Men's Elimination Chamber match with the winner facing Aleister Black for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. That match is between Brock Lesnar, Keith Lee, Randy Orton, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, and Edge. Obviously, all men have already qualified, so that's definitely going to make things even more interesting. Then we will be having now made a fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental Championship between Finn Balor, AJ Styles, John Morrison, and The Miz. And the SmackDown Tag Team titles will be on the line as Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano DIY defend against Gulak and Gable Alpha Academy. We will also be seeing the women's WWE Tag Team titles on the line as the SmackDown Women's Champion Rhea Ripley and Candice LeRae defend against Asuka and Io Sky for the championships. And finally, we will see Braun Strowman host an open challenge this Sunday for the United States Championship at Elimination Chamber. So anyone could accept, so you guys better stay tuned for that. But let's not waste any more time. I don't know why I have the Raw background. That's apologize. Let me apologize for that. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. And we kick things off with the Universal Champion in action. A 10-man elimination chamber would not be, I don't think it would be 8 pods. I think they would just have 4 pods and 4 people start in the match. I don't know. That's a good question. Actually, no. 8 pods actually, never mind. I stand corrected. You could just have 4 in the corner and then 4 more against, well, actually, it wouldn't really work. Maybe it's 7 pods, but I don't know. It wouldn't work, though. We know Aleister Black has been keeping a close eye on all 6 competitors who are competing in the Elimination Chamber match. Guys, I gotta tell you, I think this has been a very successful season for Aleister Black in this Universe mode. In a way, I believe he has revived his career. In Season 1, he became United States Champion, but that title was kind of stolen from him, and he was not really the same. He dealt with Bray Wyatt for the first time that season, actually, or I believe it was actually season 2. Then season 3, he won the Intercontinental title from Bobby Lashley in a steel cage match. Unfortunately for Aleister Black, his reign came to an end quite quickly as he was defeated by Karrion Kross at WrestleMania. We didn't know what was next for Aleister Black until he was drafted to SmackDown, won Money in the Bank, cashed in on the Universal title, and ever since then, it's been history. The rest is history, and Aleister Black has been a very successful Universal Champion, even going to get to walk into WrestleMania as the champion. Do you guys think Aleister Black retains the title at WrestleMania against whoever he defends against? I will show the render after, just so you guys know. Now, believe it or not, man, the Alpha Academy made this challenge to the Universal Champion. This man, Otis, went to the limits against Braun Strowman for the U.S. title last week. The general managers believe that he earned this opportunity, but my connection decided to die. Give me a second. Alright. Like I said, the Alpha Academy is going to have a very, very busy. I said busy like it's Disney, my goodness. Alpha Academy is going to have a very busy weekend ahead of them because Chad Gable and Drew Gulak will challenge for the SmackDown Tag Team titles against DIY. Otis, unfortunately, was not successful in capturing the U.S. title, but he brought Strowman to the limits. But tonight, now he gets to go one-on-one with another champion, this time the Universal Champion. So definitely a big opportunity for this man Otis here tonight. Aleister Black, who has been one of the most dominant men on the roster since this season began. This match underway, obviously Otis, who has the size advantage on his side. Black has never had an issue with that. He beat Braun Strowman before, but Braun Strowman's beat Black himself. And now both men exchanging blows, and Otis taking down Black. You guys think if Otis beats Aleister Black here tonight, he gets a future Universal Championship opportunity? Definitely something to think about. Ooh, nice counter. Aleister Black off the power slam. Otis able to kick out. And guys, I gotta tell you, Aleister Black has been a very successful Universal Champion this past season. But obviously Otis has that size to his advantage and gonna use it. Now you gotta think, Otis has gotta be frustrated at the fact that he was not able to capture the US title, but it's alright. There will be other opportunities, and plus, if it makes Otis feel any better, no one else has been able to beat Braun Strowman since he won the US title this season. If you guys obviously have not forgotten, Braun Strowman's first reign as United States Champion lasted 275 days, the longest reigning United States Champion of all time, Braun Strowman. I can only imagine what his match at WrestleMania is going to look like. That's if he's still champion, of course. His open challenge will happen this Sunday at Elimination Chamber. Otis doing again a great job against Aleister Black. Aleister Black, who is in a very precarious position. Aleister, who has been Universal Champion since SummerSlam last year, cashed in on Bray Wyatt, and look at going for the moonsault. Actually went over Otis this time. Now, I want you guys to know Otis is not one to make the same mistake twice. What the Alpha Academy does is help you learn from your mistakes, and Otis is trying to learn from his. Into the cover off the world's strongest slam. Kick out at 2 by Black. Oh, and a kip up by Black. And look at Aleister go. Big double foot stomp to Otis. Big knee to the face, and Black's all fired up. The Universal Champion is rolling. Planning Otis DDT. Cover. But Otis able to stay alive just in time. Aleister, who's got Otis in a very good spot right now. Otis sent out to ringside, but what does the Universal Champion have in mind? Oh, this is vintage Aleister Black going over the top rope. Otis could definitely be feeling it now, but Black is ready for anything. Heading up to the top rope, Otis saw that one and able to counter. Oh, look, watch the strength by Otis, lifting up Black by his hair and slamming him back down. Followed up with a nice headbutt. Now, guys, I need to tell you, if Otis beats the Universal Champion, does that guarantee him an opportunity at the Universal title in the future? Maybe on the road to WrestleMania? But look at Otis sending Black over the top rope. A big right hand. Both men exchanging blows. Black mass by Aleister Black on the outside. Able to maybe finish things off early here. Otis might be out of it. Otis felt that Black mass from a mile away. Aleister Black off the ropes. Double elbow and the Black mass to Otis once again, this time into the ring. Into the cover. Oh, but Otis, again, a very big human being. It's going to take a lot more than that to put away the #1 man of the Alpha Academy. Black heading up to the top rope, but Otis making his way to his feet. Countered. Oh, Otis might have countered himself. Counter by Black. Oh, what is this? Aleister Black with a drop kick to Otis. Oh, and now Aleister going for that Dragon Sleeper, the Dragon Slayer. The way he won the Universal title against Otis, we know it's been such a helpful maneuver against any competitor. And the official has got to call this match off. Otis taps out, and the Universal Champion is victorious. Yo, what's up, Ryan? Good to see you in the chat. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. The Universal Champion, Aleister Black, victorious over Otis, kicking off Friday Night SmackDown here tonight. Aleister Black obviously looking at that WrestleMania sign in the background, which would be pretty cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, DIY are set to defend the SmackDown Tag Team titles at the Elimination Chamber against the Alpha Academy. We just saw Otis in action, was not able to get the W, but who will gain momentum going into the Elimination Chamber? Will it be Tommaso Ciampa or Drew Gulak? And Drew Gulak has pinned Tommaso Ciampa here tonight. It's not the first time that has happened. Remember, Drew Gulak actually was the one who beat Tommaso Ciampa for the United States title a number of years back. So that's definitely some deja vu right there. But you got to give some interference involved with Gable and Gargano, of course. Braun Strowman is just dominant, man. Guys, I got to ask you, do you think Braun Strowman retires in the Universal with the United States title? Because I don't see anyone who's able to stop Strowman. More importantly, who is going to accept Strowman's open challenge? Who is going to be that guy who accepts the challenge? You got Newcastle on Sunday for the Carabao Cup. All right, man. I'm going to wish you good luck, man. Good luck. All right, let's go. Dominik Dijakovic had an incredible showing last week, chat. I want to talk about it with you guys, but before I do, I just want to see if the connection is going to fail or not. I don't know if it is. All right, I'll just say it. Last week in the main event of Friday Night SmackDown, Dominik Dijakovic. Oh, there's the issue. Of course, that's what I thought was going to happen. Hold on. As I was saying, Dominik Dijakovic went toe-to-toe with Brock Lesnar in a Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Dijakovic almost pulled off the upset. He almost beat Brock Lesnar, but it was not meant to be. Unfortunately for Dijakovic, he had to tap out to Brock Lesnar's Brock Lock, which has made a return here on SmackDown. But Dijakovic still got the King of the Ring tournament to worry about as he goes one-on-one with Daniel Bryan right here tonight. Guys, if you have not already, make sure to drop a like on the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. Last week, Daniel Bryan and Cesaro defeated Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match. Later on tonight, Daniel Bryan's best friend Cesaro will be in action against Randy Orton in a King of the Ring first round match. But before we get to that, we got to get to this. A dream match in my honest opinion. Daniel Bryan and Dijakovic staring each other down. Who would have ever thought we got to see these two men in the same ring? Bryan trying to steal early on cover. And almost got him at a kick out at 2. Bryan a very sneaky competitor when he needs to be. And that's the very interesting thing about Daniel Bryan. And going for those chops against Dijakovic. Oh, Dijakovic able to duck it. Oh my God, a super kick takes down Bryan. Obviously, Dijakovic has the size on his side, I should say. Big power bomb, and now you see Dijakovic. You see how he presents himself, even in defeat. He never gives up. Remember, that passion is how he won the U.S. title at SummerSlam a few years back. But Bryan able to counter that belly to belly, and now trying to work over Dijakovic. Oh, Dijakovic with a counter and a big clothesline. I gotta ask you guys, who do you got winning this tournament in general? If you guys do not know what the bracket is looking like, go ahead on my community page. I have not updated it yet. I'm gonna plan to update it today after all the first round matches are finished. That way we stay consistent. But now this time, belly to belly connecting. Dijakovic off the two-handed choke slam cover. Kick out at 2 by Bryan. I thought that was it for a second. Daniel Bryan sent to the outside, but what does Dijakovic have in mind? The fans on their feet here in attendance here on Friday Night SmackDown. Dijakovic making the run for Daniel Bryan. Big boot! And Dijakovic is absolutely manhandling Daniel Bryan right now. It ain't looking good for the American Dragon, who sent face first into the steel post. If Dijakovic keeps this up, he could be calling his spot in the second round against Roman Reigns. Dijakovic lifting up Bryan and setting him down with a scoop slam. Bryan staying alive once again, and you got to keep in mind, Dijakovic is a much bigger man than Daniel Bryan, so all the moves he does have a lot more impact, but Bryan still remains in this match. Dijakovic heading up to the top rope, could be going for his corkscrew. Moonsault, nobody home. Bryan able to get out the way, and Dijakovic feeling it, and Bryan right to the knee. And what's interesting about that is that's the same knee that Brock Lesnar made Dijakovic tap out with the Brock Lock, and for a third time going for that knee. Daniel Bryan off the ropes. There's the running clothesline. Daniel Bryan fired up. And again to the knee. But here's the thing, Dijakovic keeps getting back to his feet, but Bryan, DDT. Shoulders down here on Dijakovic. Oh, but a kick out at 1, and see, Bryan a little bit surprised. Like I said, Dijakovic has a lot more size, more mass on his side. And now look at this, trying to go for a potential rear naked choke submission on Dijakovic. Bryan, who has that technical style of a professional wrestler here, trying to make Dijakovic tap out. This would be a great strategy. Obviously, Dijakovic is the much bigger competitor, but look at Dijakovic trying to break out of the submission. Able to get out of it just in time. And Dijakovic hoisting Bryan over the shoulders. Look at the strength on the side of Dominik Dijakovic. He calls that the stalling suplex, and right now he looks to use it to set up for a massive, massive finish to this match. The boot right to the face. Bryan is in trouble. Kick out at 2. Bryan staying alive, and a little bit of a surprise look as Bryan swatted Dijakovic with that kick out. Bryan with a counter to Dijakovic, and now going for those legs once again, and now Bryan unloading with combinations here on Dijakovic. There's the kick to the back. Dijakovic taken down, and this is what Bryan needed. Heading up to the top. Knee drop right to the chest. Dijakovic feeling it, but Bryan heading back to the top rope. This time, what could he be looking for? Knee drop again. And Bryan's not finished yet. What could he be going for this time? I'm assuming another knee drop. Into the cover. The official out of position. Oh, and Dijakovic, of course, had to kick out. Obviously, a lot of time wasted with the official repositioning himself. You got to wonder if Bryan was going to get that 3 count if the official was already in the right place. And now Bryan, look at this man go. Big drop kick. All fired up. Bryan feeling it. Dijakovic sees it all, but runs into a double axe handle. Oh, Dijakovic with a counter. Counter once again by Bryan. There's the running elbow. Can Bryan put away Dijakovic? Oh, and a nice counter by Dijak. Oh my goodness, boom again. Lifting up Bryan. Hold on a second. Oh, there's no way. Dijakovic going for a label lock of his own to Daniel Bryan. Imagine how humiliating it would be if Bryan would have to tap out to his own finishing maneuver. Dijakovic with the yes lock stitched in, and Bryan could be fading away. He's trying to fight out of it. Bryan's trying to breathe through the pain. Well, look at Bryan, of course, able to escape. He's got to feel the effects off that one. And Bryan, oh, Dijakovic with a counter. Oh, boom, what a lariat takes down Bryan. Dijakovic heading up to the top rope against Bryan. Oh, nobody home, of course. Too much of a leap by Kovic. Right to the knee, and Bryan might have his opportunity. Off the ropes. Running knee connecting. And you see Bryan wisely. He's not finished just yet. Repositioning Dijakovic into the center of the ring. Trying to possibly make Dijakovic tap here. Wrenching on that arm. Dijakovic has nowhere to go. The official checking on his arm. Oh, but look at a nice roll through by Dijakovic. Hammering away on the attack. And now Dijakovic lifting up Bryan high in the air. And that might be it for Bryan. Bryan's going to have vertigo after this attack. Boom! I don't think Bryan knows even where he's at. And some people forget how athletic Dominik Dijakovic truly is. He showcases it every single week. Heading up to the top, try to go for it earlier. Corkscrew moonsault connecting. And maybe trying to finish off this match right here. Right now, Dijakovic with the choke bomb connecting here on Bryan. And that's all she wrote. What a match. Dijakovic needed this win. He needed this win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's set. Next week, Dominik Dijakovic goes one-on-one with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns in the second round of this tournament. What a big win for Dijakovic. He needed that win off that beautiful choke bomb. Well, we know that the women's tag titles will be on the line at the Elimination Chamber as Io and Asuka challenge LeRae and Ripley. But tonight, Io goes one-on-one with Candice LeRae, who picks up the win. And Candice LeRae with a much-needed victory over Io Sky here tonight. And like I said last week, Edge and Rey Mysterio, we're going to finally have their rematch right here on SmackDown. Edge, who's obviously competing in the Chamber. Back here on Friday Night SmackDown, as it is time for singles action. Last week, Edge beat Dominik Mysterio by making him tap out. Rey Mysterio, who was out last week, now gets his opportunity to take out Edge right here tonight. You gotta wonder what his mindset is going into this match. Obviously, we've been seeing a different side of Edge that I don't know how we have to feel about, chat. It's been definitely a roller coaster for sure. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, this is not looking good whatsoever. Rey Mysterio, Rey. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god! This is absolutely ridiculous. The attack by Edge to Rey Mysterio with a kendo stick. And Rey Mysterio taken out, and now we gotta get medical staff out here fast. That's one thing I hate. I hate that it goes simply to a, like, Rey got taken out. I'm assuming that Rey Mysterio was not. Then the two had their final encounter at the Royal Rumble. And Edge got frustrated that he couldn't put away Aleister Black. He attacked the official, and Aleister Black locked in his signature Dragon Sleeper. The referee rang the bell. He called for the bell. But Edge did not tap out. Edge got himself disqualified, and ever since then, Edge hasn't been the same. And that's something that we're still trying to figure out. The obsession over that Universal title has brought a different side out of Edge that I don't think we've ever seen before in this universe mode. Where's the crowd noise at? Of course, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our main event here of Friday Night SmackDown as the final match before the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Randy Orton, who has already qualified for the Elimination Chamber match to fight for the Universal title at WrestleMania. He defeated Damian Priest a few weeks back to earn that opportunity, and I've been saying it for a few days now that for whoever is in the Elimination Chamber that is currently in the King of the Ring tournament, if they win the Chamber and earn a Universal title opportunity, their spot in the King of the Ring tournament will be vacated, just so you guys know. So if Randy Orton qualifies here, or even moves on, I should say, and he wins the Elimination Chamber match, that means that his spot in the tournament's done. It's over. You notice Randy Orton's not accompanied by his protege Austin Theory. He asked for him to stay in the back, as actually Austin Theory has a very big match to get prepared for next week. For those who do not know, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, will be making his SmackDown debut against Austin Theory next week on SmackDown. That's a big advertised match, just so you guys know. Randy Orton, who has a lot of history with Cesaro dating back to Season 1 of the Universe Mode, believe it or not. And guys, I cannot express to you how excited I am for Cesaro to be competing in the Elimination Chamber match this year. It has been nearly 4 years since the last time Cesaro was a world champion. He was the winner of the first ever Universe Mode Royal Rumble match, main evented the first ever WrestleMania by defeating Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. That reign would come to an end because of a Money in the Bank cash-in. And ever since then, we have not seen Cesaro as world champion. That could very well change in the blink of an eye. But first, he has to worry about the King of the Ring tournament. He has to worry about this match against Randy Orton tonight. We know Orton and Cesaro have a lot of history. I'm going to obviously have to restart it, but this is definitely a main event I'm looking forward to seeing. This match underway, Orton and Cesaro, and Orton went for the first strike. And Orton caught Cesaro with a strike and another strike in the Viper, and the Swiss Cyborg gonna go at it. Orton who's stunned currently. Oh, that's not what you expected. Orton sent over the top to the ringside area. Cesaro might be looking for an early way to start off this match here in the main event. Here comes the Swiss Superman with a suicide. Oh, and Orton with a right hand. Not going to allow it to happen. And Orton with a clothesline to Cesaro. And what I love so much about Randy Orton's style, chat, is how simple it is. Just targeting a body part, targeting a ligament, and just keeping his opponent down. Obviously, Austin Theory has taken note on that, and that's what I love so much about Randy Orton working with Austin Theory as of late. The boos for Orton are definitely an interesting side, even though we heard RKO chants earlier. Remember, both of these men will be in the Universal Championship #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber match this Sunday. But tonight they focus on King of the Ring as Orton continues to unload here on Cesaro. And going for those right hands, Cesaro shoving Orton down, and that might have surprised Orton a bit. And a big uppercut, and now it's Cesaro's turn to turn this match around. And we talk about the strength, pound for pound, the strongest man in all of WWE. Look at the power of Cesaro taking down Orton. Oh, there's no way he's going for it again. Oh my God, just like toying with Randy Orton at this point. I can't even express how incredible this strength is by Cesaro. Orton trying to fight back. Cesaro and Orton exchanging blows. Oh, but Cesaro with a power slam to Orton. And what I love about Cesaro's style is that he does not stop evolving. He learns something new every single time he steps into the ring, but Orton quickly taking down Cesaro, and that's exactly what he needed. Hammering away on Cesaro, who turns things around. Like I said, learning something new. Cesaro heading up to the top rope. What could he be looking for here? A big splash to Randy Orton, and that's something I know Cesaro loves to do. And interestingly enough, not going for that cover. Oh, but Orton caught that leg, and beautiful dragon screw, targeting that leg of Cesaro, which might be a big target. And Orton sending Cesaro on the back of his head with a suplex. And Randy just lifting up Cesaro with ease into a massive neck breaker. Canadian rack neck breaker. And Orton now trying to possibly turn things into a Boston Crab submission. Orton not usually one to win via submission, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Cesaro, who was able to escape that one. Orton still feeling the effect for sure. And now Orton with a big exploder into the bridge and cover. Oh, and surprisingly, Cesaro kicking out only at 1. You see Orton a little bit frustrated as this match rolls on. And he continues to work over each ligament of Cesaro. The Viper has done a great job thus far. Gonna lift up Cesaro. What could we be seeing here from the Apex Predator? And Orton absolutely loving what he's doing though so far. And now I gotta ask you, what is Orton's mindset going into this King of the Ring match? Because it's not like Orton to be competing in a match like this and now trying to wear down Cesaro. Cesaro making the fight back to Orton. Powering him up over his shoulders. Oh my God, taking him down. That might be it for Orton to move on to the second round. Orton kicks out at 2, but Cesaro knows that it's going to take a little bit more than that to beat the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. And Cesaro, boom, takes down Orton. Oh, and this is going to be interesting. Grabbing Orton by one leg. Look at this. The King of Swing has arrived. Orton has got to be dizzy after that one. Cesaro looking to put things away. Oh, and a counter by Randy Orton. Taking down Cesaro. Could be going for the RKO. Stalking Cesaro. And now this is the opportunity Orton was looking for. Up to the second rope. Down goes Cesaro. Cover. Kick out at 2, and the crowd definitely feeling it here. Cesaro, though, in a bad, precarious position. Oh, but look at Cesaro trying to fight back against Orton. Oh, a nice duck by Orton into the drop kick. And Orton now brings Cesaro up to the top rope. What is this about? Randy Orton. Oh my God, this is not going to end well for Cesaro by any means. Into the cover. Randy Orton to move on. Oh my God, surprisingly, Cesaro staying alive. What more can Orton throw at the Swiss Cyborg? Orton has some intention, but I don't exactly know what that intention can be. Oh, and Orton not on the outside. This is ridiculous. Orton with an RKO on the outside. Randy Orton punishing Cesaro, but at this point, I don't even know what else to say. He could easily go for the cover, but instead, Orton chooses to taunt for his own good. Orton heading up to the top rope, not like the Viper. Cesaro back to his feet. And Cesaro takes down Orton. That's what Orton gets, cover. Kick out, Orton staying alive, but Cesaro realized this is the opportunity he needed. Orton wasted a little too much time, and it costed him. And can we be going for that King of Swing once again? In total, 14 swings to Randy Orton. Cesaro on the verge of being victorious. Lifting up Orton over his shoulders. He calls this the Kellycopter. Power bomb. Orton's down. Orton kicks out at 2. Somehow the Viper able to survive. I thought that was it for sure. What a kick by Cesaro. Orton with a counter. And Orton looking to use that rope to his advantage. There's the DDT. And now inside the ring, attempting that RKO to Cesaro, and it connects. But not finished yet. He wants to ensure victory with the punt kick, connecting. Shoulders are down here on Cesaro, and Randy Orton moves on in the tournament. You cannot take anything away from Cesaro and what he brought tonight, but it still remains the same. Randy Orton is heading to the second round, but before he gets to the second round, he needs to make a pit stop to Elimination Chamber, in his words, to go to WrestleMania. Randy Orton victorious, and oh, come on, Orton, this is unnecessary. And Orton sending Cesaro into the barricade. Orton already picked up the win. I don't know what this is about. I think it's simply frustration. And Cesaro is the victim of it, and I can't tell you why. We know Orton and Cesaro has had a lot of history, but this is a bit unnecessary. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. And the controller just died. Terrific. Or I should say the game just died. But you guys get the point, right? Oh, and Orton just taking down Cesaro. Orton just laid out Cesaro. And now just going to leave him standing at ringside. What a douchebag. But guys, Elimination Chamber coming to you in the next episode. But before we get to Elimination Chamber, let me show you guys the Finn Balor render. I got 2 different Finn Balor renders, by the way, for the IC title. Oh my god, for a second, chat, I thought they almost had the perfect Raw Women's title Elimination Chamber. The only women that need to be switched out is Bianca and Becky. Otherwise, that's literally almost perfect. I want to see what else is on the card, though. Nah, no. Almost. That was actually really close. Somehow they knew it was a fatal 4-way. Nope. Brock and Alistair. Oh my god. That could be WrestleMania, by the way, chat. Let's see the main event. It's for the WWE title, but Walter can't be in the match. That doesn't make sense. He's the winner of the Rumble. But okay, let me show you guys the Finn Balor render. I don't even think I set it as his default, so I should probably do that now anyway. Alright, so we either have this render, which is the IC title with the red tights, and we have this one with the blue tights as well. So those are the renders, chat. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Elimination Chamber will be this Saturday as long as everything goes according to plan. But until then, guys, it's been EG Flames, and I'll see you all this Saturday. Take care, guys.